This video is for anyone with a learning, intellectual, or physical disability, specifically those people who have hidden disabilities. When I say hidden, most of you who have disabilities might know this, but for those who don't, what I mean by hidden is a disability that you cannot determine that somebody has or that you wouldn't notice simply by looking at them because they don't appear disabled. In many cases, they might even appear very, very intelligent, which, for whatever reason, the general population perceives intelligence, intelligent people as somebody or people who are not disabled because they say to themselves, well, how could this person be disabled if they're intelligent, especially when it comes to intellectual disabilities? So in my case, I am a person with a master's degree. I have a bachelor's degree in psychology, a master's degree in social work, and I have two different disabilities that sort of work together to combine one composite problem. And the disabilities are visual in nature. So I don't see 20/20, even with glasses. I have a depth perception problem. I have a spatial perceptual problem. I have a possible non-genetic form of color blindness. And I also just have hand-eye coordination issues. And if you've watched any of my videos, you can tell that I have trouble with like eye contact and looking straight into the camera. Like my eyes will peer all over here and there, whatever. And so, but however, when I'm speaking with somebody new who's never met me before, they do not know I have a disability because when I tell them, they're like, oh man, you seem so smart. And it even happens with people who've known me for years. When I finally discovered that I had a disability, like people were like, but you're so smart. You're so smart. I don't think you're disabled. You're so smart. You just overthink things or whatever. And I also want to say that there's another disability that I have, in addition to the visual one, which is a little more obvious. I also have a neurological processing problem. So, in certain settings that require multitasking or rapid shifting of tasks and kind of juggling multiple things at once, that is definitely not my strong suit. And for whatever reason, there's a disconnect up in my brain that happens when I'm in those situations. But if you don't put me in those situations, you don't necessarily see that I struggle with that. So you think, oh, this person is smart. But when you do put me in them, you still think I'm smart, but you're like, why is this person having difficulty? They're smart. So this video is for anybody who cannot convince somebody that they actually have a disability. Like and follow for more. Subscribe.